Good evening,
Like the
sir.
other
Thank you
baby.
so much. Are you able to hear me? For me, what I'm wondering is if the Bible, I know things like I told you last time, the thing that made me follow you is because of that belief that about the original Israelites, even though I had never had like concrete evidence to support my feelings about it, like hearing you have texts and picture evidence and all those things is what made me follow you. But what I want to say is there's some evidence and then there's some also lack of evidence. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
If
true.
I know we are at the moment, Africans were known to be oral people that would pass our history through storytelling, through speech. How is the Bible our history if we are not good at writing? And like for instance in Botswana, one of our oldest history is the Tsodilo Hills. When you go to the Tsodilo Hills, that's where you learn about the history of Botswana through the drawings. Like they were hunters, they were gatherers, just from the drawings, nothing like I don't know what the text.
I see.
So
Not
that's
alphabet.
my only question. Yes, that's my only question. Thank you so much for all these teachings that we get from you. Really appreciate you and God bless you, sir.
Man, thank you. So let me show you something. Writing and keeping information and history and things like that used to be held by a sacred office, right? Just like you see in the Bible, truly held by sacred offices, such that not just the street person can have it. Thank God you mentioned drawings. I want to show you something called the Sinaitic Hebrew. So just like you have in hieroglyphs, all alphabets came from things like this. Okay, this is Semitic here. So they would draw things like this. This is an eagle. They draw an owl. Draw this. So the main concept, and eventually those concepts became alphabets. So this is evolution of alphabets. Alphabets all came from this Sinaitic text. So Proto-Sinaitic text. Okay. So this is your A right there, right? That became the Aleph. So it's an ox head. So you see what later became A in your English. It's actually like a ram, right? This is the jaw of the ram. Those two A's, like the legs of the A pointing to the right, are the horns of that ram. So the dialect follows it, which is where they got their delta from. So English came from the Greek, right? Or from the Latin, Latin from the Greek, more or less from what is called the Paleo-Hebrew. This Paleo-Hebrew or Phoenician or Paleo-Hebrew, right? This is an African language, straight away like that. Your E, look at it. That's the Hey, Yod Hey Wa Hey. This Paleo-Hebrew. When you say the name of God, Yod Hey Wa Hey, and that's the symbol of Paleo-Hebrew. Guess what that is? That's your E. They just flipped it backward. See some Hebrew English words today. It means almost exactly the same thing as a Yoruba word, Yoruba West Africa. Sometimes French words is discovered the same thing as the Igbo word, right? So the Igbos didn't study the French, but the French studied the Igbos. Simple. It tell you where their language system came from. The iron. And in Igbo you say I am. Okay? You say I am above. I mean my eyes have seen. So this I now, that's the way I in. That's the way you say I in Igbo. So you think, is it the Igbo that copied the English or English copied the Igbo? No. It's vice versa. It's English that is copying this African language. So they switch the whole thing upside down until you don't have any language. And we told you about the M also. Now let me tell you the depth of the M. So someone will go to that your rock now, or some rock in Africa or Nigeria, and just see wave like this. What is this thing? These people don't know language. But this M, that is first your alphabet M, right? And it's pronounced mem. Your word for water is mayim, okay? In Igbo is mem, the M is still there. In Yoruba is omi, the M is still there. You can check some other African language, you always find the M. At the same time, this M is showing the wave of the water, because water usually have these ripples. So it shows you like this. So it's Metsi. Oh, there you go. You see? That Metsi, what language is that, Bibi? Oh, Setswana, So check like that. You always keep finding that M all over the place. That M is always going to be there. So it also represents the sound, represents the water, and these are the waves. Water always have ripples. Guess what? What is M in English? Look at how M came about. So they give you this, they tell you don't know this fake plastic stuff. They tell you that you don't know how to write, you're illiterate. Meanwhile, they copied it from you. I mean, it's something very deep. Like I said, what we are doing is like doing literally 200, 300, 400, 500 years of deception and manipulation. It's a lot of work, but it has to be done by God's power.